Road Trip Nation visited RHS this week. Also, the Winter Guitar Performance will be canceled. All this and more on all new TigerCast News, October 9th, 2015.
From Eye of the Tiger, this is TigerCast News. Broadcasting from Studio 403 at Roseville High School.
Good morning and welcome to an all-new TigerCast News. I'm Nick Chang.
I'm Gabe Townsend.
Road Trip Nation visited RHS earlier this week. Seth Long has the story.
Road Trip Nation came to RHS to help students find out what might interest them after high school.
Road Trip Nation is a curriculum that enables students to explore their interests and get out in the community and make sure they're meeting people who have innovative careers that can give them advice for their future endeavors.
An assembly was held for students that wanted to attend the event.
The students get a chance to really think about what interests they have. So they did an activity during the assembly where they're trying to marry their interests and their passions to real jobs.
The roadies gave motivational speeches and attempted to help the students find out what they could be.
So as part of Road Trip Nation, I'm one of the roadies. We're traveling around the United States for 10 weeks and we are visiting various schools. And my role is really to motivate students to let go of the noise in their life, to find their interests, and truly find a career that they're passionate about. Road Trip Nations allows the students to see careers in even a more broader sense.
Road Trip Nation will be all over the country these next 2 months, going to schools, helping students find out what they want to pursue outside of high school.
So Road Trip Nation was formed 14 years ago. It has 3 founders, and it's just 3 guys out of college that didn't know what to do, and they wanted to find out what other opportunities they had in their career. So they took an old RV, painted it green, and set out on interviewing people along the country.
Road Trip Nation will be visiting many other schools throughout the country.
This will be the first year the guitar class is not performing their annual winter show. Guitar teacher Brian Hack does not want to put the pressure of performing on his beginning students. He will be delaying the show until later on this year.
Yeah, the way the master schedule was set up this year, I have all beginning classes the fall term. So I don't have beginning students put on a guitar show. I don't generally think they're ready for it. The advanced class, and I have 2 intermediate classes in the spring, and that's when we'll have guitar shows. We'll actually do a couple in March and then a couple at the end of the school year. That's how that'll work.
The next guitar shows will be this spring on March 9th and March 10th.
Now over to Josh Carson with sports.
Thanks, Claire. Senior varsity girls softball shortstop Allison Monzo recently committed to Arkansas. Sam Toomey has the story.
Senior Allison Monzo will become one of the very few athletes who has earned the opportunity to play Division I softball in college. She recently committed to the Razorbacks softball program. She explained why she decided to continue her softball career there.
When I stepped on campus, I felt like I was at home. Like I felt like I wasn't halfway across country. I felt like I was here in California in my backyard.
Monzo also shared what the recruiting process was like.
They started recruiting me at the end of this summer, and the recruiting process is really stressful. It's kind of a lot to go through, but I mean, it's worth it in the end, obviously.
Teammate Isabel Batista shares her thoughts about Monzo's commitment to Arkansas.
She was probably our most consistent offensive player and really athletic shortstop, and it was obvious that that's what she wanted to do with softball, and she was going to do whatever she could to reach her goals.
Being committed to Arkansas, Monzo has not forgotten about her last season here at Roseville in the spring and looks to leave her mark.
I just really want this program to keep building.
Monzo hopes to have a successful NCAA career playing for the Razorbacks. Also, be on the lookout for the top 10 plays of September airing on next week's edition of TCSN on TigerCast. That's it for your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. TigerCast Sports Network, TCSN. Now over to Austin Collins with entertainment.
Thanks, Josh. The Martian was released last Friday. The film has been described by many as Apollo 13 meets Castaway. This really is a brilliant way to describe this film. Matt Damon stars as astronaut Mark Watney as he attempts to survive deserted on the unforgiving surface of Mars. This film has a lot more comedic relief than I was expecting. There are quite a few funny moments and some memorable one-liners delivered by Watney. The transformation you see Watney go through both mentally and physically throughout create a sense of authenticity to the film. Seeing him struggle with the isolation through his comedic self-defense mechanism is both entertaining and creates an additional layer of emotional depth to this testament of how something as humdrum and bleak as being stuck on a giant sandy planet can be transformed by great set design, phenomenal writing, and superb acting into a heartwarming story of perseverance and survival. A movie that can convey such a wide spectrum of emotion, from fear to amusement, from uncertainty to hope, is a 5-star film. Star Wars Battlefront's multiplayer beta dropped yesterday for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. This beta will allow players to experience select multiplayer game modes complete with genuine Star Wars weapons, vehicles, and planets in high definition at a buttery smooth 60 frames per second. This beta will continue on through the 12th. We now go back to Gabe with more news.
The Leadership Movie Drive-In is on October 13th at 7:30 p.m. in front of the 900s. Admission is free and there will be free food, including popcorn, pizza, and french fries. The movie hasn't been decided yet, but you can vote for a movie on the Roseville High School website. That's it for us today on TigerCast News.
And remember, we're always on eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.